That's right. That's right.
Cubans, we drink about 3 times a day. Mm-hmm. So this, I already had it in the morning. We have it usually around lunchtime and then later on dinner. So I have a lot of energy in the day. But
are you supposed to stay
at
up
this
all day?
point,
what are you doing?
Listen, they take it. He takes it 5 a.m. in the morning. He goes right back to bed, man. It doesn't even face him anymore.
This is the problem. Like
this shit is in their blood. Okay, they got that snake blood.
It's
You know
not
what I'm saying?
okay.
So listen. When I was little, yeah, I know it's like I said, this is more chill.
Fuck it.
When I was little, in Cuba, we didn't have like chocolate powder, which my church. It was funny. They actually, for my birthday, or I forgot. Yeah, I think it was for my birthday or Christmas, or I forgot what they did. But they got me a chocolate powder. They didn't have chocolate powder at the time, and I came when I was 4 years old. So basically, my mom would put drops of coffee in my milk.
How old were you?
3 years old, 2 years old. Yeah.
Straight out the womb.
Yeah. So this to me doesn't do anything. Mm-hmm. I have to drink at least 2 of these in a row. Because if I drink it now and then I drink it later and whatever, it's at this point it's more of an addiction than anything.
Yeah, man.
Scrumptious, tasty, addictive.
Not for kids. Not for kids.
Sensory advice. No. All right, guys. Well, welcome to episode 3 of the Daily Dose podcast.
Welcome.
And today we have our boy Bryce here. Mega pimp, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah,
I'm going to let him continue.
Yeah. So he's on the guest list today, and so we're going to let him introduce himself and a little bit of what he does and what he's doing right now.
All right, y'all. So Bryce Broughton, CEO of Hoodiegang, basically entertainment company, entertainer, about to be on a TV show, so actor, on a clothing line as well. Our app just came out called Kickback, which allows you to find any event in the world and host any event in the world. Fellas, you can see all the girls that are at the party before you get there. And ladies, you can see all the dudes that are at the event before you even get there, so you don't have to waste your time, But yeah, things like that of that nature, just all in the entertainment realm, everything in one without trying to be everything.
There you go.
That's what's up.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Saving time, saving money.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. That's awesome. So what was your plans today? What'd you do over the weekend?
All right, so what I can tell you about what I did over this weekend is...
What can you tell us?
Yeah, what can you tell us?
So I just, came out with the cap, the Hoodiegang.
That's right.
Trucker cap. Thank you all for your support. You guys seem to like these. So I did that over the past weekend. Schmidt, Vice President of Hoodiegang, he had a bodybuilding competition. We went over there to get some content. Unfortunately, I don't know if you guys will see that because somebody
we'll put it in the description. Links.
Yeah.
All this stuff.
Somebody stole our SD card.
And it's true, I stole it.
But it's all good,
man.
But, you can get that taken care of. But
broke people out here trying to steal these
Man,
things that you could easily buy at Best Buy or Walmart.
let me tell you, man, don't try to hold nothing from me for ransom. But
Wait, for ransom? What happened? You gotta explain that. You gotta explain that.
So all I can say is this. I won't say too much, but all I can say is somebody came there, took the content, then tried to be like, oh, you're gonna have to pay $350 to get the content shot because your shirts cost $350.
Sheesh.
There's a whole bunch of emotional things that had nothing to do with the business. Then tried to took my SD card and told me when you're gonna get back to me. I'm like, that's not how it works. I can't steal your card and then tell you when I'm gonna return your vehicle.
I'm guessing there's legal things involved where we can't go too into it. I'm guessing. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Exactly,
it's Hoodiegang. Come on, man. They don't have to play with us like that.
That's what's up. Yeah. So what's the plan? We were talking earlier about you going to be moving to Miami. So what's the plan?
A big move
what are the
sure.
goals?
All right. So besides the BBLs, basically, since this app has come out, we're throwing a lot of events. A lot of celebrity events. Also, I'm producing music right now, so that's something that's very big, very, very big right now. I'm managing 2 artists right now, named CeeLou, and one's name is Javen Jackson, an R&B singer. I'm also coming out with a pretty big album as well. I have a lot of amazing talent that's going to be on that album. So, obviously, I love Pensacola's home. You guys have supported me so much. But, it's time to grow. I just turned 22 a couple weeks ago. And there's only so much, I pretty much done everything I could do out here. I have to move, with the big city, with the bigger fishes. If you're not changing, if you're staying the same, to me, that's moving backwards. So I have to take that giant leap. It's not even leap. It's just investing in myself. A lot of people, they want the nicest things, but they don't want to invest in themselves.
Exactly. Yeah, we talked about it in the last episode. That's funny. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Investing in yourself is a huge thing. And I think a lot of people sometimes want to even move forward, but they're not even an expert in their own craft.
Exactly.
And you've already got into that stage in yourself where you already know what you're doing. You've become an expert in your own craft, and you're like, okay, now I just got to move a little bit higher. Right.
You gotta change your environment. You gotta change your
The problem
environment.
is a lot of people, they don't even know, a third of what they're doing, and then now they want to go somewhere bigger. You can't do that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But the fact that you're doing all these things and now you want to go somewhere bigger, that's just growth.
Honestly,
That's part
I
of
think
growth,
a lot of
man.
people, they want to, a lot of time it's ego. They know in a small city, you're the top dog, you're the king, no one's as popular as you, you may have a good following and whatnot. So it's just really not about that, for me at least. If I'm the biggest person in the room, then I'm in the wrong room. And I never know anything, so I'm always trying to learn. I'm going to be in a room with people like, Jay-Z, Drake, people like Elon Musk and of that nature. So I have to, humble myself and put myself in a position to where I can learn from them and be an asset to them and help people like that.
Yeah, increase your value in the marketplace because, if you don't have any value in the marketplace, you're not going to get paid, aside from minimum wage and whatever an employer is going to be willing to give you. So, and speaking on that, what advice would you give to someone starting a business, given that you've been in the business industry for a little bit?
The advice I would give to them is it's all in your head. I'm very big on like manifestation and energy and things like that. You have to change the self-concept of yourself. That old version of you basically have to kill it and shoot it down. You can't try to solve your problems within the same state of mind you're already in. So you have to basically think of a different state of mind. Like wealthy people and people who are not, don't have as much money, they're all the same people, just the state of mind they're in. They're not smarter than you. They're just thinking on a different program than you. That's it. If you go to a wealthy family or poor family, you've met probably poor people who have all the potential in the world, but they're thinking on a different program. They have different beliefs. So for me, like the hardest part is changing my self-limiting beliefs. And, I didn't come from a poor family. I came from, a pretty good family, but we all have self-limiting beliefs, whether that's with the relationships or money. So it's not even the technical part because a lot of people think that, well, the knowledge is very important, but knowledge is one thing, but belief is really the most important thing because I know people who are so smart, but they hesitate. I know people who are not very smart at all. You've probably seen it at all. People who are not intelligent at all, but they make a lot of money just because they just do it the simple way and they just believe they can. So if you don't change your beliefs, like if you say yourself making money is hard, doing this is hard.
Yeah, how you say it matters.
It's gonna be hard for you.
Well, how you think about it, your biggest ceiling is up here, right? That's where you cap at is right here.
Right.
So we actually talked about it in the last episode was, a lot of people limit themselves to what they can actually make, what their company can make, what they can actually do. And they'll say they want to go up to right here and that's it. That's their ceiling. And then they'll get there eventually. Right. And then once they get there, they'll be like, oh, shoot, I could have gone so much higher.
There's no dream too big, only dreams that are too small.
That is true.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, and so when we're talking about mindset, I'd say most people deal with doubt.
Right.
What would you say is how do you manage those type of things when it comes to doubt and those negative aspects of the mindset?
So, again, like the technical side, I feel like is the easiest part because the information is there. When it comes to doubt, honestly, it's really all in your head. But one thing that helps doubt really is writing goals, setting them, and accomplishing your goals. It helps you become more confident. So whenever I write down my goals in the morning, if you write it down and you just hold that notepad, as soon as you wake up, you look at it, you'll start to go on throughout the day and be like, wow, I completed this, I completed this. I'm pretty sure you guys write a lot of things down. And I'm pretty sure you'll go back like a month ago or 2 months ago. It could have been buying a piece of equipment that you may have not had the money for right then and there, but you wrote it down. So your mind is very powerful. If you tell yourself you want this, you're going to get it. Yeah. But people get caught up in the how too much. Well, how am I going to do it? Just do it. Exactly. So a lot of times, I bet if I were to take out your notebook and you would look at the things that you've already written down, you'd be like, damn, I completed all of this. Yep. And I didn't even know how I was going to do it at the time, but you did it. Yeah. So building confidence, basically gaining trust with yourself. Meditation is very key for me because someone like me who has a lot of ideas, like kind of you can say,
not let you sleep.
Yeah, I have to meditate. Yeah. I have to calm my mind. Surround yourself around the right people. And do what you can, things like, affirmations, being consistent, things that are going to, it's kind of crazy because, like in business, you don't have to be emotional, but our emotions, what gives us the feeling state, which gives us the self-concept of ourselves. Mm-hmm. When you get a fresh haircut, you hit the gym, testosterone's pumping. You put
Feel
on that
better
cologne,
about yourself.
you feel better
and-
about
yeah.
yourself. You talk differently on the phone, like. But when something bad
Carry
happens
yourself.
and you let it get in your head, you kind of you look down.
Yep.
You don't want to look anybody in the eye. So like how you feel about yourself is very important.
Yeah, confidence is probably the one single most thing that either makes or breaks somebody.
Exactly.
Because I think there's a study in saying, I think it said something along the lines of like, if you literally have like 5% less confidence going into something or whatever, you will either not do it to the best of your ability or you will fail or whatever. So the mental strength is the most important in my opinion
Right.
out of every other thing out there.
Yep. Mindset.
And when it comes to you were mentioning habits and stuff like that, what would you say are some of your daily habits that you are employing today or that you've started to do throughout your weeks and months and stuff like that?
Man, great question. Thank you for asking. So I would say meditation is key.
Meditation.
Affirmations. Pretty sure you guys know what that is. I feel great about myself.
Yeah.
I am this.
He's got a whole board of that. Yeah.
See, basic.
I got 2 whiteboards full of words of
I was not
affirmation,
expecting that when I
goals, all that
walked.
stuff.
We went to go grab I forgot what it was, a computer or something in his room, and I walk in and I see a big board and it says I am this and so it's.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for it.
And I wasn't ready, so I just
started.
started laughing in the morning just
Right.
because I did not know that's what he had there, and
Right.
so it was. But
I need it. You know what I'm saying?
But
Right,
it is
yeah.
a
Some
huge
people-
part of what
Right.
will
Yeah.
remind you every single day you can do this. Just do it. He really needed it though.
Right.
He is. I mean, I'm not shooting shots at you, but it is something where
Right.
what makes us a great team is the fact that I'm a risk taker.
I risk it all for the team.
He's naturally a risk taker, and I'm naturally
yeah,
one that.
and so that makes a good team
More
because
technical.
I'm strategic about the way I go about stuff,
Yeah.
and sometimes that makes me stall for a period of
Yep.
time.
Right.